Hello there and welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be going over how to use the touch gates. This tutorial involves using my method for making doors. It's a generic method, everyone uses it, but if you want to learn how to make a door, please go back in my series to I think like the very first episode actually, and watch that, and then you'll be all caught up for this tutorial. You don't need to know anything else actually. This is a pretty simple tutorial. So touch gate or a touch brick, I don't know how to refer to this, but is essentially where you touch it and then it activates something. So here I have a door and I have a little touch part right here where if I touch it, it'll open up the door. And then if I walk through there, it'll close the door. So this is using the touch gates. I'll put the image up on screen of all the different types of texturing you can do. But this is number 7, touch gates. So let's pull out our B tools here. Hit G. Shift T, by the way, to go inside groups. Here you can see this is set to repeat 7, and the V2 is set to 3. That means that this is going to activate when you're entering it, when you start touching it, and when you stop touching it, it's going to activate again. So when I step on this once, it activates. So entering, it activates, sends a signal here to open it, and then when I leave, it sends another signal to the door to close. If I were to set this to like 1, it would only activate when I enter, and not when I leave. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. I gotta wire it after. You gotta wire it after every change. So I'll enter it. It'll open, yeah. But if I leave, nothing happens. I have to enter it again, and then it'll send another signal. 2 is the exact opposite. You know, it's only when you're leaving, so I can step on this other one. Stupid wiring. So now the exact opposite only happens when I leave. Yep. Except a little, yeah, there it goes. So how do you build this? Well, it's pretty simple. You just make a door, and then you grab the part that you want to be your touch port. Scale it to however big you want. Generally, I think you can make these so that you can't collide with them. Maybe. Mesh, texture, collision tool. Yeah, you can set the collision to off. So I could set this collision to off on this thing, and then I could also set the transparency to 1, and now it's invisible. Now it's just an automatic door. Except for I haven't wired it up correctly. Oh, yeah, it's still on leave. But the way it is you make your like touch zone where you want the thing to activate, and then whatever you want to have that signal sent to, you just group it in with it. You don't have to deal with receivers or anything like that with buttons. So like if I look here, this part is just part of the same group as the door. So same thing with the logic gates. That was a previous episode that I did. You just group it into the door and then set it to whatever you want. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. You just group it in and you're good to go. So that's a pretty quick one for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.